Where's your mug? Get your mug, boo. Hi there, my name is Chris Fair and welcome to my channel. And tonight I have one of my best friends in the whole world. What's your name?
My name is Wahima, but just call me Wah.
Anyway, what's your Wah mug? What's your mug,
My
Wah?
mug is my morning tea mug with my little logo on the back. It's blue. You can get it on
Where?
my channel.
Oh my God,
at
what's that called?
Teespring. Just call me Wah. Teespring. When we do my live, I'll give you more details.
Okay, so what's the plan tonight? I'll tell you. Well, we're doing a full reaction of the episode of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days that we just saw that was on Sunday night, and it's episode 9. And then after that, we're going to go live on Wah's channel and do the same thing.
So for mine, it's not a reaction, it's a recap. So I'm going to be going through every single bit and doing my normal shtick, you know?
Yeah, which I'll be present for. And then at some time tomorrow, I'm going to film an edited recap of this episode and then get that out for you later on the week. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to go live after 90 Day Fiance 90 Day Fiance the other way for a reaction.
And I will be here, but I won't be in her video next week because I have to do, for the other way, because I got to do my own video and I do an edited version of it.
Great. So that is on the agenda. And at the end of this video, I have a special surprise for them.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
No, I have a surprise for them.
That's exciting.
It's a special, crazy 90-day surprise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm excited for this.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
this is
yeah,
going to be,
yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, okay.
She does.
I don't know. I know.
She does know.
I don't know. I know, though.
But you know what it is.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to get right into this. Okay, let me say one more thing. I'm going to go through this video and kind of do like what happened as a reaction. And if you want to say something super important, you're welcome to super chat me. At the end of this video, though, I will go and read some comments. Will you read comments, though?
Yeah.
Great.
So you want me to read them during it? Yeah,
sure. What are you going to do? I mean, talk too, but like, yeah.
Okay, let me clean my glasses so that I can see.
Okay. Do you, though, if you don't want to. This is a live, honey. We're figuring things out. What are we doing? People are here, though. Oh, I love you all so much. Thank you for being in the room, ladies and gents. It's such a pleasure. Also, a little reminder that if you like this video, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up by liking it. Sometimes you have to exit out of the chat, but it would really, really help me. However, if you don't like the video, then give it a thumbs down. That's you. And I want you to do you. Do you.
Boo.
Boo.
Chris,
okay.
You're the greatest.
That's exactly what I want. Okay. Is that what did someone say that, or are you just saying that?
No, I'm just saying you're the greatest.
Oh, yeah. I know. Okay. We're going to start with Omar and Avery. So, it picks up right where we left off, which is like Terry is upset, right? And I get it. And Avery's attitude is just so like, I don't know, hell if you're upset. I don't know why you'd be upset. I'm dumb,
She's being mean to her mom.
Yeah, right? Why are you not being any like sensitive to her? Like she's just being like, oh, we'll get over it, Mom. I just lied to you for like basically 3 weeks and just like get over it now. God. She's just like such a teen. I swear that her and Akini just like act the same amount of immaturity and just that Akini's just older.
Yes.
Even though I think she's 19. I think she's Avery's age.
She can be whatever age you want her to be, Chris. It's your world.
She's 2. My mug is also great.
Yes, it is.
Not a
beautiful mug.
You're being so sweet to me.
Because apparently...
No, I know.
Apparently it's so awkward. It's so weird. Isn't it weird? Okay, so this is what we were talking about. Last week, so many people were like, oh, Wah is so mean to Chris. I'm literally the same level of mean to her that I am at all the time, to anyone.
She's not mean.
And I'm not being mean.
I'm sick, by the way. Can you tell?
Yeah, somebody was like, is Chris feeling better? I said, K-eh. So, no. But I'm trying to be really nice to her because people were legit trying to be like middle school, like not cha-cha, but middle school like chismosas and be like, oh my God, you guys, Wah's so mean to Chris. I used to watch Wah all the time, but then I saw how mean she was to Chris. Chris, you shouldn't be her friend. She's so mean to you. And we're just like, You guys know that we're friends in real life, like not just.
She's here right now.
I'm here, and I've been here. It's so funny.
A very important something to say
about Avery. Should we get back on track?
No. Okay. I want whatever a cheese mosa is. I want to eat it. What is a cheese mosa? The minute you said, I was like, cheese mosa sounds like papusa, like a cheese mosa, like a quesadilla. Okay.
You're gonna laugh when I tell you what the cheese mosa is. I'm gonna laugh.
Yum! Is there one in cheddar? Is there one in like cheese mosa?
How do you say cheese in Spanish?
Queso.
So why would cheese mosa be anything to do with cheese?
It brings up a valid point.
Oh, I mean, but you're still amazing and great.
Yeah, don't be rude to me. By the way, Wazda. Okay, we're getting back on. Yeah. We're getting back on this. Okay. Every time I'm just going to be mean to her for the rest of this. We're just going to be funny to me. Okay. Every time she says anything, just like, don't fucking talk her down. Okay. So Terry's like, Avery. Okay. So Omar's like, look, Terry, where I live, it's safe. Okay. And Terry's like, is it? Because basically we see like nothing about Syria in the news in America. So we have no idea. It just feels like they're still gassing people. Is that what's happening? And basically, I'm not saying that in an ignorant way. Terry's not being ignorant right now because we don't see what's happening. We're not watching Al Jazeera. So it's like, Terry has no idea, nor do I, what's happening in Syria. And I'm not blaming Terry. I'm Syrian. Should I know? Yes. Do I know? No. Okay. Am I privileged? Yes.
But you're still perfect.
Well, you're a dumb one. Yeah. Okay. So, anyway.
I love it. I love this bit. I love this bit so much.
So Terry's like, I'm still going to try and talk her out of it. But like, Terry gets to this point where she's like, I'm just going to go home. It's still their wedding night. And like, we know what happens on wedding nights. I have 6 kids. Like, I've been bumping.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow. Except for it to be more like, I'm big, I'm buying.
God, you're stupid. Anyway, so.
You're the greatest.
I hate you. So let me also say one more thing is that Terry has lost 50 pounds. This is a live thing I won't say in the recap, but Terry has lost 50 pounds since we've seen her. She was like, she looks, I mean, as she like trained for a marathon, she's athletic now. I mean, she is like, also looks so much younger. It's crazy.
Yeah.
She was already young looking.
Mm-hmm. You guys, there are 61 people in this room and 20 likes. Give this video a thumbs up so those people who are interested in 90 Day Fiance can find this live and we can have more people to kiki and kick out,
Hey, dumbass. Are people liking this bit?
I don't care. Madi is liking it because she gets it. Oh, I just want to impress Madi.
Okay.
Madi and Mariah.
Are people like
Madi? But where's Mariah? She's not here today? Okay. No, but Madi's great. Lucy's in the house. Okay. Estivali is here.
Okay.
We've got some good people.
Shut up. Okay.
Look at Madi. She's there. Madi gets it. Anyways, go forward.
Okay.
You're the greatest.
So, then it's the morning. Okay, they go back to the room, honey, and they just have like a very like, close the door. He's going to kiss for the first time. And everything else. Thank you for going in, Cheetos. Pull back.
Okay. So it was great because it wasn't a like love after lockup normal 90 Day Fiance. Let's see them play around in the bedroom scene. It was like, good night. And if I were on 90 Day Fiance, that's how I would do it.
Hint. Foreshadow. So
just came back from Guatemala. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we're dropping it. The hints. So she wakes up next morning with him and like she's like fully touching him, she's like every part, she's like, now I can touch him because not only is my husband, but we bound. And it was great. My friends are like, you should always test drive the merchandise, but I didn't test drive it, honey. I have a 2020 Porsche and it's in mint condition.
Habibi.
Knock, 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 Habibi. Forever. He knocked on her vagina door and she said, open up. What is the like?
Kifek.
A kifek. Oh no. What is like the special, like weird, like kind of pan Middle Eastern thing they would say like when they would open Akraba? No, it's not open. It's like
open sesame? Yeah. Oh, is it? That's a real thing?
Is that a real thing?
I don't know. It's like
what is open sesame?
Arabian Nights. What is a tiger? I don't know. I'm having Aladdin thoughts.
I know, totally. You're stupid. But anyway, but I wonder, like, like where did open sesame comes from? It just seems so like open sesame. Yeah, like pan Middle Eastern racist.
Yeah.
But that's what he did to her vagina and legs.
Mm-hmm.
And she opened them. I love you guys. So, Mary Lobo. Okay.
Mary Lobo. This is so great. Listener.
Angela and Michael. Oh no, let me say this. So then they have great. They boned. It was great. They're like very into it. Omar's like shy, is adorable. And they have like, I mean, a lunch and like Avery has already changed. She's on this lunch table like,
I know, completely American. Yeah. Like no sense of like.
What do you mean I can't dance? I want to dance in public, in the streets. Come on. Ooh, shoulder. Little Beyonce shoulder. She's like only dancing the top up. But no, she gets down. You don't need that hijab. She's like grinding. She's pushing it. Oh, look how dumb and not cute Wall looks.
I know. You're the greatest, Chris. Your jokes are so funny all the time, even when you don't know what you're about to say.
I always know what I'm going to say while you're stupid.
Okay, so Avery, what does Omar say?
Omar's like, I don't like it when you dance in public, you know? Like, he wants to be able to tell his wife whether or not... But I think that was a weird edit that they did when he was like, I have to tell her what's right and wrong or something. Like,
yeah. I mean... Oh, yeah. No, I thought that was a good edit. I thought that was him saying, when you're in my country, I have to explain to you what's right and what's wrong. I think that the problem is when she said, hey, you're going to be in America, will it be different? He's like, no, I wouldn't want you to dance in the street there. But here's my thing.
What? What's your thing?
When we in America, I'm literally doing what I want to do. Yeah. So, like, I don't care what you have to say right now on the streets of Lebanon.
Mm-hmm.
But if you even think that when we get to use the States, I'm not going to be dancing in the streets, hey, cause it's an invitation across the nation, a chance for folks to meet.
Oh,
hey, it doesn't matter. That sounded so great, Chris. I didn't laugh. Okay, so anyways, I just think that like she could just roll her eyes on that. But the one thing about the argument, and I have pics because.
Yeah, we took him.
She was beautiful in that red hijab.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Yeah, so that's like how it's ended with them, and we're gonna move on to Angela and Michael.
Espacia!
Hi. Okay, so
woo, super chat! Avery is just as bad as her mom. Did you not see Avery's face though? Avery's face when he was talking about the
Mariana, thank you.
When he was talking about her having to listen, that face she gave us was Terry 100%.
Mm-hmm.
This is Terry's daughter looking like her mama. It's not focusing, but that's fine. You guys get the gist. Check my Instagram.
Yeah.
I put a story up on it.
Mariana, thank you so much. Yes. So Michael brings Angela like a fancy pool drink. You know, he's just trying to butter her up, you know, because they have just come back from seeing his mom, right? And Angela's like, I love her honesty. She's brutally honest. But she's like, but what the fuck, Michael? Because basically, like, thanks for laughing, you stupid cow.
I just wanted to call that. Go ahead.
You know, it's like a British thing. I think of like stupid. I want to think of like people calling people a woman a cow. Isn't that British? Kind of. You stupid cow. You dumb pig. I don't know.
Oh.
I've never called a woman a cow or a pig.
I just thought it would be funny.
Oh, you're right. You stupid cow.
You don't even like to say it. It sounds bad. Okay, don't do it. But you're still the best.
Yeah, and you're dumb. Okay, so she's like, if you think that I'm going to let you go behind my back or even in front of my back or in front of me, or I'm not going to be in the room, or if I was in the room or holding her down like Handmaid style, I am not going to let you have sex with another woman. Could you imagine if Angela just held down a handmaid between her legs?
No, I don't want to imagine that. I don't want to. Okay, tell me about it.
Yeah, you have to do what I say. Can you guys like, that's like, I wonder if, I feel like Angela would be like, well, this is the way I got to do it. I wonder if Angela would pretend it's her kid. She'd have to like watch this girl toad it in front of her for 9 months. You know, like she'd be meaner than what's her face on actual Handmaid's Tale. Or would they actually become friends? Because she's a human at heart and she sees this poor woman toting her baby after she had to hold her down as Michael penetrated her. Anyway, so But yeah, Angela's not going to have that happen. So Angela's just like, yeah, like it's not. Moderator. No, I just want to. I didn't know if it was like. Oh, there is no moderator.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm coming.
Waz to the rescue. So, there's 109 people in the room. I love you guys so much. So what happens is she's like, basically like, that's not going to happen. I'm not into it. That's what the fuck. You're not going to have another woman's child. And like, Michael is like trying desperately because he honestly loves Angela and not to lie, but he's like, I want a kid. Yes, I want a kid. Yes. And Michael's like, in my culture, we would just go out and have one because it's like bananas to think that I'm going to pay $20,000 for all the IVF and then another like maybe whatever $50,000 for a surrogate. That's not even in my wheelhouse. We're not the Kardashians, So it's like we're not the, it's like that's not that's like only
we're not the Kanye Westians.
Yeah. Like so, but Angela. Is a little more privy to like, I guess, technology, but in her mind, her only option is like one of her eggs or her child's eggs. And obviously Scotty is not.
Sorry, Jessie Lee. I just made you a moderator on. You can trust Jessie Lee. You can trust Jessie Lee.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Lisa too, like if you can, whatever. So I love a lot of you guys.
You want to make Lisa? I don't know if Lisa wants to be one.
I don't know. Anyway, if you feel like we need more people or whatever, I'm not paying attention.
Okay.
So then they go to a fertility clinic, which, by the way, is sitting right at home because I just froze my eggs, okay? And this woman tells Angela that after the age of 40, that fertility declines by 90%, which was a hard hit in the ovaries.
Oh, Jesus.
Hard hit in the ovaries. Oh. I am not 40. I can't believe I did it.
Oh God, 90%.
I can't believe I froze those eggs. I'm so thankful.
I can't believe it.
That's horrifying. This is exactly. I need comfort food exactly in this moment.
I just need to
This is exactly why
I need to have a baby stat. Okay, statters. Stat, fucking stat. I need to have a baby last week. I need to be pregnant 2 months ago. Otherwise,
not 40.
I'm just my eggs are just going to shrivel up in my body. And then it's only going to be, then I'm going to have to work hard at it. Then I'm going to have to be testing pee sticks all the time and stressed out about ovulating and shit.
Well, we all have trials in life. So,
Ty, thank you, girl.
Angela gets a very big stick up her. I mean, I don't remember it being that big. It was like a full dildo. I mean, I've never seen it being that big. It's like a oh God.
You got it, sis. Say that word.
Pendulum? No.
Pendulum and spatula.
No, I know, but it's a
turkey baster.
Not scalpel. Whatever they put inside you as a vagina, the OBGYN sticks something inside you we're talking about, and it's huge, the one they put in Angela. Anyway, they look around, and they're like, Angela, when was your last period?
Specula.
Yeah, that sounds exactly what it's like. And they're like, Angela.
Home cat said. Sorry.
Yeah, well, she's right. Okay. So then Angela's like, they're like, when was your last menses, Angela? She's like, it was. Okay. Real talk between us three. Angela's last menses was 12 years ago. I know this, you know this. But she's like, 7 months. Then this fertility specialist woman has to look at her and be like, you're stupid. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Fools around well, we're in one ovary. It's dry as the desert. It is barren. It is, it's like tumbleweeds.
It's dry like her chest.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's. And then somehow on the other ovary, there's one dead egg holding on for dear life on that follicle wall. That is, first of all, that I basically is like not even a real thing. That this person, this nice fertility person, like there's one egg left, and then Angela is like, yes, our baby, that's our baby boy. Let's call Michael Jr. You mean Michael Jr.?
Oh,
and this doctor has to be like, no. And why did I say no? There's no egg. It's dead. That's a dead egg. Oh my! Really had a roller coaster of emotions there. I was so happy, and then suddenly so upset. I mean, I couldn't believe it. But what is the good news is that she has a very beautiful uterus. Oh, it's pristine. It's a Hadid sister of a uterus. Wow.
So I could tote it?
Oh, she could tote all of us in there. You know, like. So now she's like, I just got to get my good daughter, one of my good daughters, that's not a pedophile, doesn't have that DNA in her. I mean, I hate to say this, but is this not right?
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're right.
I am right. Because Scotty is goddamn in prison because her other daughter, if you don't know this for any reason, which you should know this, and if I'm just breaking this to you, this is what I'm here for. Yes. Is that Angel's other daughter, Scotty, right, is in prison for like basically like hooking up with an underage boy.
A 16-year-old.
Okay, that's what happened. So she's no longer, Angela can't even like pretend that, you know, that she exists anymore. Like we used to see so much of Scotty and Scotty doesn't exist. All we see is remnants of Scotty, like the people that Angela has to take care of.
Mm-hmm. We saw Scotty all first season and no Skylar. Now we're seeing Skylar.
Yeah, Skylar just popped out of nowhere. She's just like, you know who Skylar is? She's like Sailor Brinkley. When Christy Brinkley was on Dancing with the Stars and broke her arm accidentally, and then suddenly her like non-star daughter fills her place and then starts to get Instagram followers. It's like that thing. Like I guess Skylar's.
When you said Sailor Brinkley, I thought you were gonna say like Sailor Moon.
Yeah, because we make like, a lot of Sailor Moon references together.
I mean,
fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn her back on her friends. She will always be there for the end. And she is the one named Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Venus, Sailor. That's your part, Wall. Yeah. Dumbass.
Sailor Brinkley. She is the one named Sailor
Brinkley. Okay. Who am I talking about?
The greatest. We're talking about Angela.
Okay. Oh. So then, you know,
things happen.
They have a conversation where she's like, if I can't have a kid, is that it? You need to tell me. Because I've got to know. I'm not even wasting my time, Michael, on you. This is all for naught. I'm not falling in love with a person, man. Will never be truly happy with me. Oh, God.
I do not want to lie to Angela anymore. So I tell her the truth. I don't say anything which so makes her guess what the truth is. But at least I'm not lying.
God, you're so dumb, but it's a great accent. But yeah, he's just like, he just is like, I don't understand why she wouldn't let me to have a side chick.
In Nigeria, it's very common.
Oh, it's common in America.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Okay. So
there are 169 people in this room and only 60 likes. Can we get a thumbs up?
We're moving on to Benjamin Nagini. So now that the elders blessed Benjamin on this endeavor, he finally gets to move into his like really nice the Airbnb where he has his own goddamn space, you know, like kissing a Fidel, breathing down his neck.
Fidel.
Whatever.
Fidel is a high school. Rah, rah, rah.
Fidel
Castro.
Castro.
Rydell.
Oh, okay.
And it's also Fidel Castro as well. Okay. It's all Fidel.
Okay, Fidel. So, but you're dumb. If I made that clear, don't tell me what I'm sorry, Wall, what is it?
It's Fidel.
Yeah, you better believe it. It's Fidel. Whatever I say, it is. And don't tell me in my house how to run things in my channel, in my house. You're dumb. I hate you. Anyway. So, There's one bedroom and 2 beds in this situation. And then Akini comes over, and here's the thing. So Akini's mom like basically doesn't care, right? We've seen a picture of her, and she does not care about anything in the whole world. She's just like, I'm on this couch, bring me everything. I've lived a life, and I'm done with it. Akini's dad has all the feelings, so she lied to him and said that she was on safari, which is like, okay. We're supposed to believe that he knows that Benjamin hasn't left because he's going to have to talk about the bride price and all that stuff. He knows that Benjamin's still in Kenya.
I can't even begin to speculate what anyone's thinking. I have no idea.
But it doesn't make sense. So it's like Akini just thinks that her dad's going to think that she just was like, bye, betrothed person that I found on the internet. It's here for the first time. First white person no one's ever seen. I got all these new sunglasses. And I'll just leave you. I'm going to go on safari. So whatever. But then she is going to hang out with Benjamin the whole time. They're so cute.
They're so cute.
I know, but you're dumb. So, he's like, we can't sleep in the same room because like you're tempting. Have you seen yourself? You're beautiful. And she's like, what, me tempting? Can I be in a towel? I can't do her accent. Like, it's like, whatever. She's like, can I be in a towel? Does this tempt you? Just he's like, yes. It's such a weird situation because half of me is like, why don't you just not? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'd be tempted.
Yes.
Anyway, so it's just a weird conversation, and Akini very much is like, I can't believe a man like doesn't want to have sex with me, but it's like she's also a virgin, and so it's a kind of like, but you're still a virgin, so it's like you have been around. I'm sure people in your church though are like respectful because you're in a crazy ass Christian church. I'm not going to say Benjamin can't be the only person that lives by his faith that you've been around, like because Benjamin is real. Of the faith, of the book. I mean, he's like, I don't like drinking either. Everyone talked about, Islam and drinking, and it's like, oh, no, friends. No. Don't forget there are people that don't like alcohol wherever you go.
Yeah. There are Christians who don't like people drinking alcohol, and so now we have it.
Right? Like, isn't there like other things?
Jehovah's Witness.
Oh
my God. I heard Jehovah's Witness. And I was like,
you guys, did I say Jehovah's Weenus?
You heard Jehovah's Weenus, like Jehovah's penis or weenie.
I can't believe Akini's 26 because I honestly am like, you act like you are 14. I mean, you and I almost called her Avery. You and Avery are so the samesies wamesies, and like you're just maturity. So yeah, she just like wants him to be like, I don't know, she like wants to be bad. She like wants to be sexy, and she wants to be drunk all the time, even though she like is an alcoholic virgin person.
Yes, that sounds just like her.
I hate you. Anyway, so they end up going on a safari, which is like a zoo safari. And I honestly think that Kini did it just so that she could like not be lying to her dad. So she could be like, if he watches this episode someday and he's like, you told me you were going on safari. Isn't that a great accent?
Yes.
So that she'd be like, we did! Look! Like, like, also, did you see the part where my husband, like, what do you mean, let me sleep in the same room with him?
Yeah.
He is boring.
I don't know.
He is not it, Dad.
I mean, I just think it's really presumptuous of him to think, even if he were tempted to have sex with her, that she would be tempted to have sex back. Like, what I see in...
But that's his responsibility. I think that he thinks it's his responsibility as the man to make sure.
Right, but also I think he wants his like his youth who watch this back home to see him be on the straight and narrow. Yeah. And I also think like it's one of those like good temptation stories where he's like, no, I wasn't impervious. I was tempted, but I saw the snake and I didn't go for the apple.
I looked right at the snake's beautiful big brown eyes. Slightly clouded by tequila.
And I thought about her butt, and I said, get thee behind, Satan. Victory is mine.
Not today, Satan, but hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So here's the thing, though. At the zoo, Benjamin has a conversation that needed to be had with Akini that is thus. I have a child, and how do you feel about that? How do you feel about raising it? You're going to be my wife will be around the child all the time, so you're going to be raising the child as what we call a stepmom. And she's like, I'm not a mom. Here's the problem. That's your kid. I want to be the kid's friend. And here's the thing. That is a completely rational point. Maybe like, she can say whatever she wants to say. For her, she can want whatever she wants. But like, I'm surprised that she doesn't quite understand that Benjamin is going to be the mother for his child.
Yes, I'm so really surprised at that as well, because obviously I put my integrity on the line for her. But I'm also thinking that maybe it's one of those situations in her like world that, because this sometimes can happen in Belize too.
I'll put that back to you.
Yeah, it's fine. You're amazing. You can do whatever you want. I find that like in other cultures outside of the U.S., that sometimes when a man moves on and finds another wife, his old wife like and family, it becomes like their problem. Like the kids can come visit, and Akini will obviously open her house, but she's not going to have any jurisdiction over those kids. Like they have a mother, and it's not her.
Yeah.
And the kid is in her house because the father lives there, and the father may like, have his kids over or whatever, but Akini is not expected to mother or be a mother type figure to the kid. Like if anything, just a respected elder, maybe like a distant auntie, you know what I'm saying? But not a like mother figure. And I'm not saying that is her culture, but I'm saying I've been in cultures and around cultures where that is kind of how it's handled. Okay. Where in the U.S., that does happen in the U.S. as well, especially when the father lives in another city or something, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of that thing. Yeah. Where it doesn't, like the father lives so far away that the stepmom doesn't ever really need to be a stepmom. Yes. And I think that's what she's thinking. Well,
that's not the case.
It's not the case.
He's 4, he's 5 or whatever, and you're going to be raising him in a way like he's going to be with his mom half the time. You're going to be raising him from 5 on.
But she doesn't realize that she's going to be raising him half of the time.
Yeah.
Like I think she thinks like Grayson might come over every other weekend, but she doesn't realize that Grayson's going to be there Wednesday through Sunday morning.
Yeah, like she's making breakfasts
for Grayson.
Lunches, yeah.
3 days a week.
Yeah.
And I think that's what she's not under the understanding that that's what's going to happen, because that man takes care of that child and loves that baby. He's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah. Okay, so they go to Carnivore, honey, and it's a feast set for a beast. It's like Fago de Cheo. Maybe, I don't know. I thought it was like Fago de Cheo. I thought it was going to be like cut meats, but it's just like an interesting atmosphere with an interesting menu and what looks like interesting cuisine. Like, okay, so this is what happens. The waiter asks them what they want, and he orders a Fanta. He wanted
Don't you wanna?
Yes, he did. Wanna. Fanta. Okay. What?
Yeah.
What she wanted?
This is all
margarita.
These jokes are all great. You're the best.
She wanted a margarita. Okay, so she gets one. We're led to believe that she doesn't drink. Maybe this is like, doesn't drink a lot, She gets this drink. She's unfamiliar. Like, she's like, oh, these drinks have vodka and tequila. And he's like, not all the drinks, just the ones that are the alcohol menu you're looking at. As you see, they have Fanta.
Don't you wanna?
She didn't wanna. So she orders a margarita with salted rim, and it comes, and she has just like 1/3, and somehow is obliterated. Not obliterated, but just like, I am so drunk. She like can't do her accent. She's just like not paying attention. She's like she's acting like kind of like what happens when you first have your first drink and you want to be drunk. Like, and you want to be cool. So you're like, I'm totally feeling it. I'm feeling all of the cool adult things that everyone else feels, which is sexy and loose and wild and I'm like whatever it is. So Benjamin is like taking this in and is like not happy with it. Like look at our buddy comedy right now.
Can we do like a quick like 90s glamour shot in the mall. Like, look, if we were like in junior high, how would it be?
Oh, like upset?
Oh, you would. Oh, you're from a different place than me.
Are you talking about like 90s where I have like crunchy hair and I'm just like, I know, like you're talking like a background that's like kind of pink and purple, like watercolor. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So like, okay, I know you're talking like kind of like
glamour shots in the mall. Right?
Am I doing it?
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Pretend I have liner. Pretend I have black liner laying like this.
See, I also remember glamour shots. Yeah, like I remember also like fake furs. I mean, marble feathers, like that kind of thing, and like someone with like curly hair. Like,
yes. Mm-hmm.
There was two kinds of glamour shots.
Yeah. We still called them glamour shots, but nobody's was there. Those were the real cheap ones that you went with your friends.
Your ones were called JCPenney shots, and mine were called glamour shots.
No, mine weren't in JCPenney's. They were like their own studios outside of like in the regular mall part.
Okay. Mm-hmm. They don't exist anymore.
Star shots. That's what it was called. Star shots.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
We're still talking about Akini and Benjamin. I'm over them.
Okay, but I just want to say this. So yeah, he's drunk. Oh no, we've gotten to it. So like, she's just like, here's Adam and Eve, and she just like keeps asking for more drinks, and he's like, no. He's being very like, you can't have any more. I'm laying down the law, and she like, it's a very interesting scene, and it's weird, and it makes you feel like, she's young and immature. She wants to go and have fun and like be young, and like she doesn't want to be like a minister's stepmom wife. I don't think that's what she wants. She doesn't want to come. She's gonna come to America and like lose her bananas mind over like all the crazy shit we have here. You know, like I just think that this is someone who maybe like watched a lot of Western movies and stuff, and I just don't think that she's gonna want to come here and live a whole hum life in Arizona. I think she's gonna want to like live a little. She's young and acts even younger. She's got stars in her eyes. She's so ideal. Yeah, come to Hollywood, girl. I'll show you what the real Hollywood is. Darcy and Tom. All right, so this is hard. Isn't this not difficult? You guys, how are we doing this? You know, like, what are we watching with this woman? We're watching her descend into madness, and in front of her sister, this dude that her likes, and her sister's what looks like heroin addicted dude that she found on the streets of Albania for this show. I'm being a bitch, but I mean, like, you know, I don't mean, but like, he looks like he is like, you know, just on methadone. So,
you're so amazing.
I just think that you're dumb. So they're going to a club, and I love anytime Lucy Darcy getting dressed and putting on makeup, and you're so stupid. And it really makes me happy. And she puts on just the boobiest shirt. I mean, you know, like,
Chris,
tits up.
It is like 3 seconds. Not even. It's one. I'm not wearing the right kind of bra, but it is one. No, it is. It's. I can't. No, it is 1 millimeter from areola. It's almost like I believe that the doctor that did her tetas put, like, my nipple's right here. I think the doctor put her nipple here so that she could wear the lowest cut shirt.
Yeah, I think she wears like these like specific bras that are tits on shelves bras that are wide angle, like, see, look how, you know, that's quite a different boob look than what we were looking at previously, you know? Ooh. Yeah. And now I'm like Avery. I'm like, I'm just loose and, you know, Mary Dio. This is me. So they get to the club, which is like a bar, honey, and it goes south immediately. Like the minute they're like, what do you want to drink? Stacey's like, I'll have a cucumber martini, and Darcy will have the same. They have the same, we're twinsies. And then Darcy's like, no, I won't be having that. And then she like never really orders what she wants. She kind of is like, I feel like she's trying to make it seem like, Stacey, that's a you thing. You're separate from me. My man knows what I want. Champagne or whatever, you know, like, you know, I think she's kind of being like, let him order whatever he thinks he wants to get to me, you know? And so,
wildlife supporter. Her outfit was obvious.
wildlife supporter. First of all, you're amazing. And I feel like I've had this thought before because this is like the second love I remember being like, honey, you're supporting wildlife right now, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that super chat. That's so sweet. I really, really appreciate it. Where are you from? I want to know more about you. You know?
Australia, I'm guessing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll find out. But you're done, probably not.
Mm-hmm.
So so that's like the first drink thing. And then it becomes this thing where Stacey's like, okay, well, you go over there to your boy and come over here, my boy, and take off your jacket. And then it's like the tit for tat. Then it's like, well, don't boss him around. She's like, yeah, Stacey, don't boss him around. And then it's just like, like Tasmanian devil into the ground, where like if we're in, you know, like if we're in America, like a Tasmanian down goes into the earth and comes out China or whatever. I mean, that's how bad this is. So Darcy also, I don't know if Darcy had drank before when she was getting ready.
They pre-gamed.
Yeah, they had to, or if Darcy's on pills. Because it made it seem like they barely had made it into the bar and she was already like upset.
I think it was pills because she never cried. Alcohol makes you cry. And she's cried on TV with alcohol with Jesse. I think she was on pills.
She was crying I thought she was crying in the first part before she went to the bathroom.
No, she wasn't crying. She was like making up a face, but we know what Darcy looks like when she cries, girl. Like her eyelash comes off. Last episode, her eyelash was just like in the wind.
Yeah.
Maybe she was, but she fixed her makeup enough to come out and look normal.
I don't know exactly for sure, but like
that eyelash had hair glue on it and not duo. It was like something stronger. It was made of stronger stuff. It was like
super glue.
Yeah, it was like drag queen level.
Yeah, again, we've brought this up, but like it bears repeating why you wouldn't just get extension of that level.
Yeah.
Like if you like them that much and you're traveling with your dude and you are that like at that level of like wanting that aesthetic, like
the only thing I can guess is that she's allergic to them. She could be allergic to eyelash glue.
Then how do you?
Well, you know, the lash glue that lasts forever.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a different glue.
Okay. I mean, you know, Darcy,
but
come
you know
out
better than me, so.
Don't fucking forget it. Okay, so and then it's like, well, you know, why are you judging a relationship? Like, you know, and why do you have to like compare yourselves? Because it just seems like Darcy is watching Stacey and that person who's dying, you know, like make out and stuff like that. And Darcy is just seething and Tom can't do anything. Tom's just like watching Darcy like, you know, just
Tom could fucking do something. He could hold her hand.
You're right.
He could hug her. He could tell her everything is going to be okay. But in his mind, he's not going to play into it and give her what she wants.
And this is what I feel like. If I was Stacey and I was watching my sister going through it while the TV camera's filming her, and even if Darcy's the one that's wrong, wouldn't you kind of be like, let's cool it off a little bit, you know? Early,
I don't think you understand the you don't understand the sibling rivalry that they have.
I thought you were going to say the civil rights movement, and I was like, "You're right, I don't."
If this were
you're right.
If this were you and Monique, you would feel like let me go get her because you don't have to like. You're not up to here. Siblings can be like vicious to each other because they just had to be with each other forever, and these two have been with each other forever.
Oh yeah. They shared a womb.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
And they've gotten into such a fight that the police got called.
Can you imagine how much they both kicked their mom when they're both not womb?
The fact that they both got the police called on them.
Yeah.
Two little like Italian or whatever women
sausages
in like Middleton, Connecticut had the police called on them because they were fighting Italian, so bad.
But Silva is definitely like
a Latino last name.
Yeah. God. So, but it also, I guess my point is, yeah, it does feel like, which I've said before, that Stacey is throwing her relationship in her sister's face. Like, I do feel like she knows it's a trigger. She knows who sister is. She knows on national television. She knows that she's not very like, this guy and her aren't like super solid. And so it does seem mean. But at the same time, it's weird because I see this and in the bar, everyone just like gangs up on Darcy. Even Tom, like Tom isn't like, all right, Stacey, well, sometimes you can be a little much or whatever, like, which he did. I think he does think he like also was like, it's all you. Why do you do this, Darcy? Yeah. And that was too much.
Fabian is the only person who's trying to make Darcy feel better. He even tells Stacey to be
Florin. Oh.
His name is Florian.
I hate that stupid name. Flounder, you know.
It's like, I'm just, every time I say his name, I say something different.
Okay.
Because I do not care. Okay. But you're right, it is Florian. I just forget.
I honestly, because I was like, is it that?
Fabiola or whatever.
Oh, no, I got to charge my computer.
It's right there.
Okay. Talk. Finish your sentence.
Yes, if Florian is, he's trying to be on Darcy's side by telling Stacey to be quiet. And he tells Stacey to be quiet twice because he sees that Stacey is low-key antagonizing Darcy. And then he says, Darcy, we're all love here. Everything is love. Don't worry about it, Darcy. We're all having a good time. He's the only person who's trying to, like, really get Darcy to calm down with any kind of compassion. But Stacey and Tom are, like, wanting her to calm down by shaming her.
Yeah, as if that's going to work. As if, yeah, because she's also now intoxicated.
Yeah, on pills.
And, yeah, well, whatever it is on. Yeah, but things are happening. She's, you know, she's gotten there. She's gotten the look in her eyes. She can't walk, honey. She's out of that bathroom. She's teetering and tottering.
And the shady shot of the toilet paper on her, not toilet paper, but the bar napkin on her shoe.
Yeah.
Then, like, the confessional of her being like, I can't tell if you like me or not.
Oh, my God.
Then they put the hair over to cover her tetas. Like,
yeah.
She's just, like, a mess. Stacey even talks about her tetas and is like, dang, Darks are all out there. She's like, worry about yourself.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you know, Stacey's wearing this, like, elegant, back out, midnight, like, sparkle dress. And I'm just like, damn, the dress is cute.
Stacey seems like has a little better style than Darcy. Or a little more
elegant.
It's a little less slutty. Just a little less slutty.
Everything about her so far has been more elegant than Darcy.
Yeah.
And maybe because she's in a relationship that she feels comfortable in. Like, maybe she's just kind of like, I'm out with my boo. Like, I don't need to have my tetas out like this. Because I don't need to prove to him that I'm, you know?
Yeah. I just feel so bad for Darcy.
I do.
So basically, then they all smoke cigarettes outside, and they're, like, trying to get Darcy to feel good. And Darcy is like, well, what would make me feel good is if you told me you loved me. Because you sent me mixed signals. I don't know how I fit in your life. And Tom's like, well, I'm not going to just pacify you. I'm not going to give you what you want. You know, like, you know, and she's like, you know, just so sad. Oh, thank you, Jude.
Jude.
Hey,
Jude. That's all the song I know.
Take a sad song and make it better. My throat hurts so bad. I gotta make tea. Okay, let me say this one more. I still have a voice. I love you so much, Jude, and you're literally the best, and we're obsessed with you. And just so you know, there's 315 people in this room. Would you mind taking a moment out to thumbs up this video? I would really, really appreciate it. And you can do that sometimes by exiting the chat. Whatever you do, find the thumbs up button and hit it. Or if you're just hating every second of what you're hearing, and you're just like about to throw up in disgust with what your eyes and ears are taking in, then you can hit that unlike button. You can just be like, thumbs down.
Yeah, you can totally just thumbs down this video. It would be I think it would be great.
You're the best. You're the best.
If you're like me, you hate WA. You thumbs up the video. Thumbs it up. If you hate WA, thumbs it up. Thumbs it up. If you love me and hate WA, thumbs it up. Thumbs it up.
I'm gonna thumbs up the video because
she hates herself.
I hate myself. You should stop being friends with me, Chris.
Because
I'm obviously
I stopped
a
last
bitchy
week.
Bitch.
I stopped last week. It was the last week of our friendship. Okay.
Some fucking fucker said so.
Okay, so
Timothy and Jennifer, I'm just like tired. I'm not going to talk about them. Damn, we've been on for 49 minutes.
I know we gotta go.
Originally, wasn't it just like
I know.
Be like,
I know. I'll talk about it. Okay, so so Darcy just descends. It's not, and then the craziest part is, I meant the craziest part. Where I just want to end it is like, and this is where I think that she's getting it. She's just like drunk, right at the word, like on the patio, and she's just like, "It's not fair. It's not fucking fair." And I'm like, yeah, like you at the heart of this truly believe that you deserve love. Here's the thing: we all deserve love. I'm not saying that she doesn't, but with that knowledge, it's like what Stacy gets is what she has always gotten. They are twins. So to her, it's not even justly feasible in this world that Stacy would get this dude. And it would be so hard for her to get a dude. Here's the thing. I get that. It's really hard out there to get a dude.
It really fucking is.
And maybe I have to re-examine my behavior now in relationship to, that's the advice I would give Darcy, you know, like examine your, because I also, yeah, you know, like it's hard out there to find your soulmate.
And, I mean, you're looking for a soulmate?
Should I have given up on that one? You're done.
Yeah.
You're like, this is the part where you are done.
Yeah, it's a fucking soulmate, bitch. Like, what? We're not 20. A soulmate. You know, let's wish really hard for us to work out, and then otherwise we'll ask other people in the church for help.
Oh my God, let's pray on it.
Let's pray on it. No, I just think, really, like she and I were just talking about this earlier, like how hard it is specifically and especially in America because of all of the choice we have. Like I don't know about you guys, right? I know most of the people I know are in relationships, but then I have me, Chris, and 2 other mutual friends of ours that are in the exact same fucking boat. And we're all different. We're all different as far as not socialization, but like introvertness, like extrovert, introvert. We're all different as far as being able to go out in public and talk to people. We're all different as far as financials and what we do for our jobs. So like our friend that has a lot of money and is super talented and fucking is out there and is popular is in the same boat as us. And I'm like, work at a fucking thing. I work the most basic job ever and like live with my parents, and we're at the same level when it comes to dating.
Yeah.
It's just so weird. All of us are different. We all look different. We all are at different places in our lives, and it's just like, it is goddamn impossible.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is. Like, and sometimes we'll just be talking and we're like, what is it? To the point where we're just like, you know what? At some point we have to realize that we're going to have to be cool with being by ourselves. And 2, have to find fulfillment in something else besides doing things that require partners.
Yeah.
Like we're both very much capable of doing a lot of things by ourselves, to where we have friends who've been in relationships all of their lives who couldn't do those things by themselves. And it's just like, it's so interesting. Like, I think that in order to get the thing that, I mean, we're picky too. Like, we just don't want anybody.
Oh, yeah.
But we're also like, great.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm just like, we're
great. Like, you know,
just like,
we're I'm a little loony toony.
Sure, but we're like, you know, I mean, on paper we're great. We're like college educated, cultured, sophisticated, you know, smart.
We know how to dress.
Women.
We can come around your family. Like, we can go around your business.
We're not models, but like obviously we know how to like put shit together.
I know.
Yeah, I know it's hard.
Anyways, yeah.
Okay, Timothy and Jennifer. Oh, we still
haven't talked about Timothy.
Nor have we talked about.
When I wasn't paying attention.
I think
Rebecca and Sight. We're not talking about Caesar.
We have one thing to say.
We're not talking about Caesar.
I know, he's so dumb. Timothy, we're not talking about all this. And Timothy and Jennifer. I just like going a lot. Okay.
I can't talk about
Timothy and Jennifer.
Get more tea.
Can you make more? Yeah. Yeah. Make all the things. Yeah, and make more oat milk, oat milk for me. Mommy.
Okay.
I'm taking over. So Timothy and Jennifer had the morning after, and they like were supposedly supposed to bone, right? But Timothy like didn't. And like we were like, what was it? Was it ED? Like we thought that Timothy was gonna maybe like say something, like because Timothy just seems so uncomfortable at every given moment. And it's like, Is it just because you had a girlfriend a year ago you broke up with who was like very curvy? I mean, that's a curvy ass woman you had, you know, that just like broke your heart. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, you're like making out with this girl in your bed? This girl that you've like talked to for so long that like thinks that you're like, you call each other boyfriend and girlfriend? You're not gonna like put it down? Why? Why? Tell me how and why. This is no Benjamin, honey. You know what I'm saying? This is like, the theme of this episode is like, we're white dudes who don't want a bone. So he's like, look, I apologize to her. Oh my goodness. Gavocado, where do I send my resume? Oh, this is to what? Be on my show or to be my soulmate? That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, so I really, really appreciate that super chat. That's lovely. You're nice. Thank you. Unlike Wah, the real bitch.
You're amazing.
Okay. He's just like, I couldn't shut my brain off. I said I was sorry to her. And, you know, that was like it for him. And so then they go hiking. And Jennifer's wearing like a cute workout outfit. It's like head to toe aloe. I love it. And he's wearing like a stained shirt and cargo pants. He looks so bananas. And a red baseball cap that in white writing says the word gringo. And I don't know the last time I was so offended by a red baseball cap with white writing. Moving on. So he's not having any of it. They're hiking. It's hard. He's like, oh, these stairs. They look at animals. There's parrots. She's like, oh, hola, perrito. You know, whatever. He's just like, these stupid birds, you know. He just doesn't, you know, he's grumpy McGrumps, grinchy McGrinch, negative Nancy, just like in every way, not cool, not comfortable, not attractive, not like, you know, yeah, it's just what just attitude is overall just shitty. And, you know, she's like a woman that just like wants, you know, a partner to walk around with. And he's just like, he has a weird statement where he's like, I want to do normal couple things, you know? And it's like, yeah, walking around like hiking or whatever is a normal couple thing, by the way, just so you know. And also then she takes that opportunity to be like, oh, normal couple things? Well, we tried to do normal couple things until your stupid ass stopped us, you know, and he like throws it back in his face. She throws everything in his face. And finally, we finally get some semblance that Timothy knows that she emasculates him. He says it. She's like, it feels like she's constantly emasculating me. And it's like, yeah, well, I don't know. Where'd you get that from? The 14 times that she's called you pussy to your face? I literally like her. I mean, literally at this point, Violetta like could come up to him and be like, you pussy, you know, and he'd be like, blink, blink. And this is a crazy thing. So, I mean, like, I just don't know what to tell you about this. Do you guys find this absolutely insane? Then they're going to go on some, I don't really know, understand what exactly what it is. I'm so sorry. But like some high flying thing. Wow. What was that? Like they're a swing or something. I don't get it. But like, it isn't like heights, right? They've already been on that people moving gondola, you know, the one that Violetta like loved so much. And like, he was just like, what is this place? And he's like, she knows I don't like heights. And she just is like, go on this with me, team. It can only be 2 people. Oh, then you won't be a pussy. You know, she's just like, she said, I know how much Wa loves that word, so I'm going to say it again. A pussy. This is going to get my video unsuitable, isn't it? I always wonder why. This is because of this moment. I don't care. Whatever. So yeah, he's like, she constantly emasculates me, and yeah, she does, and literally your whole family is like way more rugged than you, you know?
I'm going to the bathroom.
Will you give me one more thing, and I love you so much?
What?
Will you give me a Manuka honey packet from the refrigerator? Because it's good for my throat. It's in that little, it should be in the, yeah, it's in the box. So, I just don't understand. Okay, so this is my one thing. So when they were there, he's like, "You'll never see me madder than when someone disrespects me," is what he says. And literally, like, just okay. Oh, you're okay. And literally, like, he does nothing. You'll never be madder than when someone disrespects me. And he's literally just playing with what looks like a Gucci wrapped jewel. Now, here's the thing. I took pictures of all of this. And in my edited recap, I'll have them. I wish I knew how to do lives in such a way that I could show you that jewel. But like, it's on my phone. It would, I think, just not focus. So I will do an edited recap where I re-talk about all of this in a funny way tomorrow where I'm not as tired and hopefully have more of a voice and have makeup on, and I'll show you. But yeah, it's crazy. So basically that's it. You know, like that's what happened at Chicamuca Canyon. And thank you. And you know, we'll see what happens with them. She's just very much like, he's unattractive to me right now. And it's like, right now? Okay. Caesar. No, Maria, he's going home. Moving on. Rebecca and Zayed. Okay, it starts with he's littering, right? And she's like, don't litter because in America, I could get fined for that. And it sets a precedent. Like, you're going to be spending my money. Okay, so then what happens is they're going to go to the Medina, which I'm not exactly sure what a Medina is, you know, and it feels like a souk or something like a Medina. Okay, I don't know. But what happens is Zayed's like, I need 500 dinar, which is $200, to buy my sister a present, who, by the way, hates Rebecca. But Zayed's going down, sans Rebecca, to talk to his sister about liking Rebecca. And then she's like, what are you going to buy? That's so much money. And he won't tell her. He's like, something. She gives him the money. And by the way, before she could even take the money out of her wallet, his hands are on the money. We know we watch it. Like, his hands grip the money in her wallet before she even takes it out. I was like, so then she gives him the money, but then complains about it. And then he goes to meet with his sister. And then what they're doing is they're going to buy an engagement ring. So he uses the money to buy her an engagement ring. And the sister is upset. She's like, why are you using her money? It's so gross that you would take her money, by the way, and all that stuff. So then he comes back and she's like, that really upset me, you know, and he like couldn't say anything because he can't be like, I use that to buy an engagement ring for you. And by the way, my sister still is a bitch and she still kind of hates you. And she is like I also think that really her sister is a bitch and like also is disappointed in him because I think that the sister is like low key, like, why are you taking money from a woman? Why are you like needing a woman to buy the comforting life that you should just work for here and then take care of her parents? You know? I just feel like that's what that's what I kind of like was picking up. But also one more thing, and I think I have to take a picture of this and I'll show you in the recap. Why does Rebecca have candy corn hair? I mean, it is 3 colors, honey. And I know it's happy Halloween season, but that isn't a very intense hairdo that she just decided to be on national television with. But Zayed thinks the point of Rebecca being mad at him is that she doesn't trust you with, like, her money. But I feel like our point of upsetness is, like, that you don't have any money. Like, where's the money that you made from all the audience coordinating? That's not on your work history. You know? All right, baby boos. Can you believe I talked about the whole episode? Was in the bathroom or in my room on the TV. Okay. Or on the room. Okay, so here's the thing. That took way longer than I thought it was going to be. I have crazy news. So much so that I'm going to turn this right here. Bathroom. I need your help. Something crazy has happened in my life. No. I'm going to do a comedy show here in Los Angeles, Saturday, October, I want to say I'll tell you right now, October 12th. On the comedy show will be me some other comedians, and David and Annie, and Dean Tarek's brother. If you are in LA, I highly recommend that you keep this night free for the best night of all our lives. People are often like, what do you do? And I'm like, I do stand-up comedy. And they're like, tell us when you do shows. And obviously I do tell you when I do shows if you follow me on Instagram, but this is a comedy show for you. For you. I'm doing a comedy show with cast members of this 90-day franchise we all love. Do you understand what I'm saying? David and Annie, who you love from Pillow Talk, and Dean, pretty much the best people on Pillow Talk, are going to be doing stand-up comedy live. And I will be on that show doing stand-up as well. I need you to come to it. I need you to come to it. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be in Los Angeles. I need you to tell everyone that you know that lives in Los Angeles to come to this show. Because, hello, is this not like the most ridiculous thing? You have to. There's 415 people in this room. There's 106 likes. Would you mind giving this video a thumbs up? That sometimes means you have to exit out of the video, but it would really, I would really appreciate it if you would mind giving it a thumbs up. I hope you like my special news. I have a poster. I have a video. I'm super excited. I want to do stand-up for you. I'm going to do 90-day jokes. That'll be fun. I can't wait to meet people in real life. It can be a little meetup. We'll also meet the cast members. I'm pumped. So I want you to like spread the word far and wide. If you are in my Facebook group, Vanity Fair, I've already asked for emails and a comment thread so I can, make sure you know all the info. But if you want, make sure that you are in that Facebook group by searching Vanity Fair on Facebook, and I'll add you. And of course, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I am at Chris L. Farah. The L is for lungs, which, honey, are like I'm dealing with the hard situation right now in mine. I love you all so much. We're going to go live on Waz channel now and talk more about this episode, which is so crazy. She's coming back in this room. Well, thank you so much for being here, making me tea. She's stretching for you guys, like she's the best. So I know we were doing, if people don't know us, they're like, why was this girl so mean to Wa? We were just playing around because sometimes you don't know. You might think that we have a weird relationship. We're really, really close friends and we love each other, been close for a long time. We just do weird, funny things together sometimes and call each other out in a way that you do with your close friends. Anyway, all right, guys, such crazy news. So I'm doing a comedy show again. I need you to come. That's the one thing I'm going to show you the picture of because I just need you to come to this comedy show. It's like, when am I going to do something like this again in my life? Like, when is all the stars going to come together for me to do a comedy show with people from 90 Day Fiance? Comedy Bowl 2019. I know it's back. But Dean, me, David, Annie, I'm going to be posting this to my story. Reserve now before event sells out. You can go to Jimmy Nebula Productions on Instagram to buy the tickets. It's in Laverne, California. You can get tickets for $15 or VIP stage front seat tickets for $25. Yeah, I know another stand-up comic on the show, Sally Mullins, and she is hilarious. So the actual comics will be funny too. Because it's me, guys. It's me. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It took a long time for me to get through this, but I appreciate it. Okay, guys. Watch for the edited recap. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Search for Vanity Fair on Facebook. We're going to go live on Waz channel right now. And then obviously, God bless. Did I already say watch for my edited recap coming up? Maybe I did. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Truly. Thank you for the super chats. Take care of yourselves and one another. Take a lot of zinc and vitamin C. Subscribe. Oh yeah, like this video, subscribe. Take care of yourselves and one another. Stand up for what you believe and make art. I appreciate you. Like this video. Come to my show. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna go live on Waz channel now. So thank you for being here. Let's go to Waz. Yeah.